thank you for your patience waiting for me to get off my previous meeting. My name is Richard Pawlak, and I am the Industrial Sales Manager for our line of industrial optical films. We have three different product families. The one we are going to address today and talk about is the protective film family that has 3 to 5 protection films in the line, and it is that we have a very specific product line that addresses the protection of handheld devices. Many of you are probably familiar with the Motorola's, the Honeywell's, the Intermex of the world, those handheld data enterprise devices that have touchscreens on them, and most of them can take our protective films to ensure the life of the front surface screen, the touch screen. So just a bit of history. Dating back to the early to mid 2004, 2005 era, we started manufacturing pre-cut films for a variety of handheld devices in this channel, this data enterprise channel. And over time, we had evolved with a product line that covers many of the products that are out there today by those manufacturers I've mentioned just a moment ago, and other new manufacturers or other manufacturers that I have not yet mentioned. And as you see, there are quite a few makes and models that we cover with our protective films. In the first slide here, well, currently we sell direct to the OEMs, but we are moving out into distribution through good partners like Blue Star. And currently we sell a protective film to, in this case, Motorola for a, this is probably a 3.48 or 3.5 inch diagonal unit. And what you see here is a pack-in pamphlet. This pamphlet goes out with every device that ships out of the factory and lets the customer know that there is a protective film on the device, and that once that protective film it's there by design, and once that protective film is worn, the customer can buy another one through distribution, through Blue Star, to replenish and save the touchscreen on front of the device. I'm trying to toggle here. As you're aware, there are any number of different devices out there, everything from the small handheld units to the large fixed displays or larger handheld units. The first part of our product offering into distribution deals mostly with handheld units that are less than 12 inches in diagonal, but the films can be used on larger devices if customer desires. However, what's on the product line these days is generally from about 3 to 3.5 inches in diagonal to about 12 inches in diagonal. These films all have very, very similar capabilities. They are meant to go on in the field after the screen has been cleaned and the original film has been removed. They are meant to put back down in the field, and they last in general somewhere between 3 to 9 months, averaging around 6 months depending on use. Once they are worn, they peel off. The adhesive stays with the film itself. Some light cleaning is required, and a new product can be put back on in its place. And we offer these products in kits of 3 in general, with instructions and cleaning cloths to help the consumer, the end user, make the change in the field. The markets are many and varied. Clearly, the most engaged partners at the OEM levels for this film are the product managers and the service managers. But as you can see in our list of key contacts over here on the right, design engineers, display engineers, and product engineers are also involved. At the very beginning, when new products are being developed, those are the people we speak to. After the product gets out into the field, the last two people are the people we generally start to speak to. In general, if anybody has input, we hear it from them. And what we do is we make sure that we have the right product for the application. And there's a variety of different products out there. But we have the right product for the application so that when the product is packed in out of production or sold out of distribution, it will yield the best results for the end user, the customer. So 3M is a Six Sigma company. We do a lot of voice of customer interviewing to make sure that the product that goes on their device is what they want, and it will be a success in helping them grow their business and, of course, yours and ours. On the left-hand side of this particular slide under markets, you're very familiar with the industrial data capture and the data assistant. You're certainly familiar with public safety and military. There are other new emerging opportunities in construction vehicles, agricultural vehicles, and mining vehicles. And, of course, in hospitality and point of sale, there's new and emerging opportunities. Many of these do cross over as our manufacturers, as the OEM manufacturers do have sales and marketing efforts in all of these. The two products that are on our price list are a basic hard-coated product called GLS 100 and also called glossy protection film, and Armor, ARMR 220 NC, neutral clear, which is an anti-reflection product with a matte front surface. Each one of these products has a designed or engineered set of durability and optical characteristics, and you'll see that they're very similar. They all call out a certain hardness, pencil hardness, for durability. In the case of glossy protection, is a 4H pencil hardness. In the case of Armor, the anti-reflective product, it's a 3H pencil hardness. They also all have a certain amount of scratch resistance or abrasion resistance, and they have a certain amount of resistance to chemicals. And you'll see a small list at the bottom of each one of these for chemical. The bottom line is they're not your average piece of plastic. They're certainly not a shipping film, which is meant to be removed once the product is pulled out of the box to be used. They are they are put there to ensure the life of the resistive screen and to extend customer satisfaction by minimizing the need for repair. And the OEM likes the product as well because it minimizes the service warranty repair costs. If at any time anybody has a question, please let me know. We do provide what is called a cross-reference sheet. This is the basic price list or product listing. You'll notice that those parts in yellow are the most popular items thus far, and we expect to expand this list as we grow. If you're familiar at all with our privacy filter business for our laptops and desktop monitors, we started out with a modest list as this, and now it grows to over probably 200 products. In this case, it'll still probably remain fairly small, but it'll certainly grow to a larger assortment. Here's the Armor 220. Here's the column for the glossy protection, the straight hard-coated film. And here are the solutions for each one of the film sizes that we have listed over here on the left. So we will be able to, if you have a customer who needs a protection film for any one of these devices, you have a product over here and a product number to offer. These products are packed in packages of 3 in general. Everything in yellow is packaged in packages of 3, with the exception of the ET1 tablet. Okay, that I believe is a 2-pack, and in that package of 3 is a instruction sheet and a cleaning cloth. It's important that when the customer uses these products, when they pull off the old film and put on a new film, that they clean them thoroughly with a simple window cleaner, something like a Windex or a glass lens cleaner. Ammonia-based or alcohol-based is fine. Your product price listing is here, and this gives you even more detail. I apologize for the reproduction here. It's a little on the fuzzy side. I'm sure we can get a clear version to exit, but it is the same list as you saw previously, except it's broken out between the anti-reflection family and the hard-coated family. Just so you know, Motorola, which is one of our best customers, uses almost exclusively the hard-coated film. Both will do a nice job of protecting the product. The anti-reflective coating product will do a little bit more in the direct sunlight as far as viewability is concerned, but either or will do the job of protection and product enhancement. I believe. All right. In summary, we have our last page. We have a partnership that we'd like to leverage, Blue Star. We do have a privacy line that we can add to the to Blue Star's line, which we've investigated from time to time, but we're not going to initiate that just yet. And the protective line is what we're going to lead with, because that speaks more to your industry directly. You have the pricing sheet. You have the cross-reference sheet. If you need any support or if you have any questions, you have Cheryl Lewis to support you out of the Atlanta office. You have myself. I'm not sure you have our contact information. I don't believe I put it up here.
I believe that, Alexa, she has it and probably can send it out to the group, because I still would like to get the summary from you, if she's still on, from all the reps, as well as all their contact information.
Sure. I have your contact information and Richard's, and I will forward the presentation and your contact information to all the sales reps.
Perfect. To the other email address, because I think it was getting kicked back.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
So at this point, that is the presentation. I think it's important to note that these products are in inventory, so it's delivery from an inventoried warehouse. If there's something new, there's been a few changes in the industry. Honeywell has purchased Intermec, for instance, so there'll be some changes there. That just happened officially end of last month. Motorola purchased Scion last year, and there are at least 2 products that Motorola will adopt from the Scion line. I believe it's, I can't remember the name, Workabout Pro, and there was a second one. I can't remember what the name is. Excuse me. But if there's something other than those units that you see on your list that you know have a high volume and you want us to make up a kit for and offer, then we would urge you to contact us with the product make and model, and as much information as you can get on it. Screen dimensions are what we generally need. Okay, so we look very much much to you to help us with new demands that are out there.
And that's probably where, at this point, if we wanted to open it up to the reps, thank you for your time. But if there's any accounts or any questions that you have regarding our products or any needs that you're seeing that Rich just mentioned for specific opportunities, you have any questions presently? Okay. So I think then if we probably would want to know our next action step to work with you all for opportunities through contact. We'll send you, there are some sample pieces depending on the opportunity as well. And we just want to be in touch and have that opportunity.
Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you very much, Richard, for your presentation.
Thank you.
What I did is I also record the PowerPoint when you start talking, Richard, so I have a recording of the webinar. For those people who weren't able to attend, I will share with them too.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, thank you everybody, and looking forward to probably see you here at the office sometime.
Yes,
okay.
Absolutely. I'll be in touch. Okay.
All right.
Thank you so much, and your patience again.
Thank you.
Thank you, Richard. Okay.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.